grow to a lot, then it might be hard not to attract the attention from humans on the outside. If they start attacking up the mountain, then won't our lives here be even worse than it is right now?
是啊，要是人类打上山来，我们怎么办呢？
Right. The people continue like, that's right. If the humans start attacking up the mountain, what will we do?
怕什么？我们有魔君大人。对呀，魔君
大人。
The people say like, what are you worried about? We have the Lord of Demons.
我说过，我魔君姜世离今天出现在这里，就是为了领导你，保护你。
I told you, I, the Lord of Demons, Jiang Shili, today have appeared here for the sake of leading all of you and protecting all of you.
你们可愿意相信我，跟随我？
Are you willing to believe in me, to follow me?
愿意，我们愿意。
We're willing. We are all willing.
高山火海，我们都跟着你。
Through, I know, through thick or thin. Yeah. I can literally translate. Through a mountain of blades and a sea of fire, we will follow you, says random person. Very good.
你们去告诉天下的魔族后裔，我魔君姜世离就在覆天顶，我们魔族的圣地就在覆天顶。
Wow. Jiang Shili says, then go and tell all descendants of the demon race in the world that I, the Lord of Demons Jiang Shili, am here at the heaven overturning peak. The sacred ground for our demon race is here at the heaven overturning peak. A chant of Lord of Demons. I know I make it sound so nonchalant, but it really is, they really are energized if you hear it. You have a big responsibility, man, now. Honestly, though, if the Huangfu family had... Honestly, though, if the Huangfu family had not killed his brothers, he probably wouldn't have been driven to this, you know? Like, you could say that Kumu, like, kind of influenced him, but all he did was... I mean, like, you were gonna the massacre would have happened anyway, and Jiang Shili, as we know him now, would have had to find out anyway, and he'd probably just be just as devastated. So I'm like, I think Kumu made sure he saw it just to make it even worse, but still. So I'm like, yo, four noble families, you have only yourself to blame for creating your own enemy. You could have just left it alone, but you had to do it. Anyway, Xia says, Brother Jiang, you...
江兄，魔君。
Brother Jiang, Lord of Demons.
姜世离，你刚才是什么意思？
Li Yan says, Jiang Shili, just now, what were you... Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good way to... In English, how do I say this? What were your intentions just now?
夏侯兄，厉兄，我想和两位单独谈谈。
Shili says, let's see, Brother Xiahou, Brother Li, I want to talk to you both alone for a moment.
喂，说什么悄悄话呢？干嘛不让我们听？
Hey, what kind of secret talk are you planning to say? Why aren't you letting us listen in? Oh wait, yeah, that's true. The Kumu would have told them where the Taft demons were. True, but yeah, I mean, someone would have they would have gotten caught one way or the other because, to be fair, Changla was overly defensive, but she did have a good point that even they were able to find them. So, and he had already mentioned that there were half demons in that area, so it was only a matter of time that they probably would have swept the whole peak and found them, unfortunately. To be perfectly honest, Kumu just sped things up a little bit. Because, like, so they would have been willing to do so anyway, because they were supposed to deal with the half-demons that Jiang Cheng had told them about. So, all Kumu did was grease the wheels a bit faster. Anyway, anyway, I just translated that.
杰罗姑娘，妹子，我看咱们还是先离开好了，让他们先说个清楚。
I see. Changlan says, Miss Jieluo, little sis, I think we should go ahead and leave, and let them talk to their heart's content. Yeah, sorry, girls, boys club only. No, but in seriousness, there are the two people that are closest to him, so that's fair. Let us go speak inside the hall. Oh, Xiao Changfeng. Yeah, that's true. If he had, to be fair, I guess they were also like more energized because Xiao Changfeng died. Don't know. So I guess it's really hard to say. I don't know. Would he have ever been able to come back? I don't know. But he would have found out he was a demon at some point. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because, like, his demon energy was starting to flare up anyway. And those people in the Legend Sword Fairy. What am I talking about? Those people in Shu Mountain had already ID'd and say, like, hey, yeah, he has demonic energy, so... you guys might want to investigate, and perhaps an investigation might have made it difficult for him to stay there. Yeah, let's talk in the hall. Xia's out of the party, and so's Changlan and Jieluo. Oh, no more Jieluo for the rest of the game, I'm guessing. How far are we in the game anyway? Yeah, Huangfu Yiming was still intending on causing chaos, regardless. So he would have, even if Xiao Changfeng had not died, they would have definitely talked about him being a demon, and then he'd get caught, and then it still might have come with a very similar result. It just, they would have just a little less, they would have said like, well, he didn't kill anybody, but they're like, well, he could kill someone, and that might be enough. Because honestly, that trial was not a fair one to begin with, so it doesn't matter. They'll use any excuse to get rid of any demon in their midst. And unfortunately, Ouyang Ying just had caved the public pressure.
看来你心意已决，我说什么都已经没用了，是吧？
Xiahou Jingxuan says, it seems that your mind is made up, so whatever I say now will be of no use. Isn't that right?
他要成为魔君，有何不可？
Nian says, he wants to become the Lord of Demons. Why shouldn't he be allowed to?
江兄，我问的是你。
Brother Jiang, the person I'm asking is you.
你真的决定又留在这副天顶当魔君了吗？
Are you really set on staying here in the heaven overturning peak and being the Lord of Demons?
看看刚才那些人，你认为我应该离开吗？
Looking at all those people just now, do you really think that I should leave? They need him.
即便要保护那些人，你也不必非做这个魔君不可。你成为魔君这个消息，若是传到江湖上，你就……
He has a good point. Jingxuan says, if you want to protect those people, there is no need for you to insist on becoming their Lord of Demons. Let's see. If word came out that you became the Lord of Demons, let's see. If word came out into the world that you became the Lord of Demons, then you'll... I see. It's not... I think Jingxuan isn't opposed to him protecting these people. He is more worried that Brother Jiang is like openly declaring having such a lofty title is putting himself at tremendous risk. Because if word were to come, as you probably guessed, if word were to come out that he's a Lord of Demons, that's just like, oh, I guess we now have an enemy to hit, says anybody in the human world who thinks that demons need to be eradicated.
那又如何？我本就是魔，更是蚩尤后裔，号称魔君，护佑同族，舍我其谁？
Right. So what about it? I am originally a demon, and I am a descendant of Chiyo. Let's see. Let's see. I am taking the title of the Lord of Demons to protect those of the Let's see. Taking on this title of Lord of Demons to protect those of protect fellow demons. Who else can do it but me? Who but myself can do it? Fair enough. Oh, Jingxuan. I know, it's hard. They need someone.
江兄，你好像渐渐变得不再像那个我认识10余年的江城。
Let's see. Brother Jiang, it seems like gradually you're becoming less and less like the Jiangcheng that I've known for these over 10 years. Are you sure, man? It is
我已
dangerous.
说过，江城已死，我是江世离。
I have already told you, Jiang Cheng is dead. I am Jiang Shili.
但是折剑山庄，
But the Zhejian Mountain Village. I know, I'm at the same time, he's not, I don't agree with Jingxuan, because I agree. He's just doing what he thinks is right. He's always been that kind of guy. And like, protecting these people who have done nothing wrong is in his nature. He hasn't actually changed. Maybe he's a little braver about but he's not inside. That's the one thing I noticed. Did you notice he didn't once ever say that, let's go attack the humans? I mean, you could argue the Jiang Shili of the previous game saying he wants to crush the humans is like, that's fair enough. That's not him right now. But this one, he's just saying like, I just want a peaceful life for my people. And that's in his nature, because he's always been that kind of guy. What about the Zhejian
欧
Mountain?
阳英养育我多年，此恩此情，我不会忘。但千峰岭众兄弟的死，我更将永记于心。
Right. Anyway, Jiang Shili says, let's see. Oh, yeah. The kindness of Ouyang Ying raising me for so many years, I will never forget it. But as to the deaths of my brothers of the Qianfeng Ridge, I will never forget that either. Right, he takes it really seriously. Yeah, he didn't do any, and suffering torment can really change the purposes inside. Well, that's true. I mean, we're playing a game where that's kind of a theme, but in this case, he hasn't deviated from. He's just doing what he thinks is right, and to be honest, they need him. I can't disagree with him. We're just kind of like, that's why I'm like, Jingxuan, are you sure? He's kind of the same guy. He just has a new purpose, and of course. And like, he just witnessed people close to him die. It's understandable. Oh well. And of course, Lian's certainly not gonna oppose that, because he's.
不是因为我，他们不会死。
If it weren't for me, they would not have died. He took it very seriously.
现在武林各门派大肆追杀妖魔，将来不知道还有多少无辜的同族会枉死刀下。我不会让千峰岭的事再度发生。
And now, all of the sects within the martial arts community are all. Let's see. are all wantonly killing demons and monsters. In the future, who knows how many more innocent demons will fall to their sword. See, I will not let what happened, the Qianfeng Ridge, happen again. See, yeah, you know what? That's completely understandable. They don't deserve to die. I mean, like, it'd be one thing if, like, there was a huge demon infestation and every demon was rising up in all kingdoms of the world and killing everybody, but that is completely not the case. They're a minority. They just want to live.
我要这天下的魔族都能在覆天顶得到庇护。
I want all demons in the world to be able to receive protection in the heaven overturning peak.
可覆天顶的存在，若是传扬出去，必定会引来武林正道以及修仙门派的清剿。到时候你要怎么办？
I guess Jing Xuan is also thinking he's being reckless, and perhaps that's what he's. I'm actually thinking, like, maybe perhaps that's the angle he's kind of thinking too. I think protecting people is not what he's opposed. It's basically like it's just a safety. He's worried that this is reckless. Let's see. Anyway, hold on. But if the existence of the heaven overturning peak were to be, let's see. If word about the existence of the heaven overturning peak were to be sent out, then it would certainly attract many of those many Taoists, or like, let's see, many of the righteous sects or the immortal sects within the martial arts community to come to eliminate and suppress the people, suppress those people here. At that point, what will you do? I know, sorry. In Chinese, it makes more sense. I had to add some context words in English.
如果欧阳世伯来了，你要和他刀兵相向吗？
If Uncle Ouyang were to arrive, he's talking about Ouyang Ying, by the way. Let's see. Then will the both of you be pointing weapons at each other? If he has to, he has to, is probably what he's gonna say.
若情势如此，我不会顾念旧情。
Right. If the situation becomes as such, I will not. How do I say this? I will not be held back by old attachments. So basically saying, like, I'm not, like, even though we had, yeah, he was, you know, like, he was raised by him, he means, like, if he has to, he has to, basically. Oh, it's a great, oh, thank you. Yeah, well, Jing Xuan, think about it. If he doesn't do his job, his people die. If his people die, that kind of defeats the point of it, right? I'm kind of like Jing Xuan. I understand that you're worried about it.
夏侯兄，明日你便离开吧。
Brother Xiahou, tomorrow you should leave.
厉兄，明日随夏侯兄一起下山吧，和杰罗姑娘一起好好生活。
Jiang Shili says, Brother Li, tomorrow you should follow Brother Xiahou together down the mountain, and go ahead and live a good life with Miss Jieluo. Together with Miss Jieluo, yeah?
江世离，
Just calling his name.
你刚才在大殿外说的那些话，我可以当作是发自真心、绝不更改的誓言吗？
Just now, all of those things you said outside of the Great Hall, can I... Let's see. Can I take it that you are saying that clearly from the heart, and take that as a promise that you will keep?
当然。
Of course.
好，
Very good.
只要你为魔君一日，我立言便奉你为主上，肝脑涂地，在所不辞。
Wow. Hey, this reminds me. Let's see. I dash one's brains out on the ground without hesitation. Right. It's basically just a poetic way of doing it. Very poetic, very graphic, to be honest. But anyway, that's just how Chinese goes sometimes. Li Yan says, as long as you are... Let's see. Every day that you are the Lord of Demons, I, Li Yan, will treat you as my lord. And I will offer my life as a sacrifice. I know, splat, right? I'm sure it must have been some soldier just trying to show... Like, if you think, it's probably a soldier that was, like, trying to show the extent of his devotion, and he used a very graphic example. Because oftentimes people say the most memorable things in the midst of crisis. Yeah, Jingxuan, he's... I mean, Li Yan has always been that kind of guy, too. He cares about his bros. And now he has new people to protect. Come on, dude. If anything, I'm like, you know what? That's expected. I can't even say it.
好，从此刻起，你便是魔君姜士离的护法。
Right. He is a custodian, though. He's a custodian for, like, on the battlefield. No, I'm just kidding. But you're right. Probably general's the better way we should translate it. Oops. Anyway, he says, very good. From this moment forward, you are... let's see. You are a general. You will be a general for me, Jiang Shili, the demon lord, the lord of demons.
随我一起巡视覆天顶吧。
Let's see. Follow me and let us do an inspection of the heaven overturning peak.
是。
Yes. Sorry, Jingxuan. They're needed here. They don't have any powerful warriors. They need all the help they can get, otherwise they're screwed. I know it sucks that they don't belong to the sect you belong in, but what are you gonna do, man? I also kind of understand that he's... I mean, Jingxuan doesn't want to lose, like, I guess he's worried that they'll... Like, two people he care about... Two sides he cares about are going to go to fisticuffs. So, I don't know. I guess he's kind of in between, so I also kind of understand what this situation where he's like, he's really... Like, please don't make enemies of the four noble families, but... oh well. It's hard. It's really hard. He's in a bad situation
这位
too.
客人，那边的廊内有几间房还能住人，你可以去休息一下。
Honored guest, over there in the hallway, there are some rooms where you can stay. You can go ahead and rest, says Luo Qinian.
多谢。
Thank you very much. At least they have not arisen against it.
魔君大人是我们好不容易盼来的，如果有人想让他离开这里，我们绝不会答应。
Right. Luo Qinian says, let's see. It was already very difficult for us to wish for the Lord of Demons. Let's see. If there is anyone who wishes to have him removed, we will definitely not approve of it. Yeah, basically, please don't try to take him away. We really need him.
我明白。
I understand. Yeah, sorry, man. Sometimes things just roll out this way.
我都明白了。
I completely understand. I'm sorry, man.
这件事，还是明天再告诉霞姑娘和木姑娘吧。
I think it'd be best if I tell Miss Xia and Miss Mu about this tomorrow. I think it'd be better if I told them about this tomorrow. Oh, sorry, Jingxuan. Sometimes it ain't that easy. Ransack shop and talk to your party members before resting. Excellent. Whew, that was pretty intense, huh? I get it is true. It is his childhood friend. So I don't completely like. I'm not saying that Jingxuan is also by saying this is like being unreasonable. It is his friend after all. He's known him for a long time, and of course he don't want him to do crazy things that might get him in trouble. And the worst is have to fight against other people that Jingxuan also cares about. So he's in a difficult spot because, like, what's he gonna do? Like, whose side would you pick in that situation? Hey, wait. Oh, it's just a, Excuse me? I am not going to grab that. Let me grab this chest. Oh, right. I got the... Oh, it's the path of, Oh, I also got the boots of the wind god. Whew. Oh, that was an intense conversation. Let's go see what's outside. Excuse me. Let's talk to those party members of ours. Hey, hey. Probably not going to talk to anybody. Let's just talk to Lian and those guys. Oh, and there's like, hey, this does look really familiar. Yeah, it's the same area from the previous game. You actually had to come here. I think back in time? No, you came here in the present too. I think. It's been a while, so... Talk to Lian. He says like, in the future, we are going to live in hiding here. Let's see. This time, we will definitely be... we will definitely make sure to protect all of them. We will not let them... let any harm befall them again. My apologies. I know that what happened on the Zhejian mountain would make you lose faith in humanity, but yeah, they came here to perform the reverse heaven, which killed Yudo. Oh yeah, that's true. Sob. That was sad too. It's like, well, Jiang Yunfan is like, I guess I gotta help my dad. He had to help. He helped his dad so he could. His dad being over there, Jiang Shili, and so he chose his father. Essentially, he had to. But once his father came back, then he had to stop his father. So it's like, well, I resurrected you. Cool. So you're just gonna live peacefully? No, you're not gonna live peacefully, huh? Okay, I guess we gotta stop you now. Oh, that was so bad. That kind of sucked. It's kind of like his father wouldn't listen to him. Jiang Shili at that point was not willing to listen, and that was very sad. Anyway, Lian says, I know what you're not going to say. Let's see. And but I too am not someone who cannot determine good or evil. Even though I don't have any good feelings toward humans, but all of you are the exception. But even though the villagers here have not outright rejected you, but there is no way for them to accept you. So you should hurry and leave as soon as possible. I understand. I know. So hurry and leave. Leave as soon as you can. I know it's sad. They're like, I know you guys are not bad people, but they're not going to be able to accept you. I mean, how can they? Honestly, can you blame them? After being mistreated by humanity for so long, how could you have any, like... I mean, it does make it... It's understandable. Doesn't mean I agree with it. I think it's good? No. Like, not all humans would be treating them badly. It's just their experiences.